Congrats to the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers for winning the title, a spectacular, phenomenal way to end the season. LeBron James' absolute basketball greatness amongst the elite of the elites, no question about that. Anthony Davis is superb on both ends of the floor, proof why he's the best defensive big in the league. With all the craziness surrounding 2020, everything outside of basketball, all the tragedies, it's only fitting the NBA season was able to finish out. How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. LeBron and AD, two of the best in the league, earned the most recognition for their amazing run. James the best of his generation. Davis on his way, going down as one of the greatest power forwards. Nothing but praise for the best duo in the league. They earned every right to be cherished for their outstanding play. Here are 10 other players who's also earned more respect after the 2020 postseason. Jimmy Butler. Despite falling to a way more superior Laker team, the 31-year-old made an even bigger name for himself, silenced his critics once and for all. Many didn't believe he was legit and could carry a team the way he could. His finals performance won't get unnoticed, doing it all, leading his team in all 5 major statistical categories, single-handedly won 2 games against 2 of the best, played as hard as anybody, much respect. Philly and Minnesota fans absolutely furious. The leadership and toughness he's shown throughout the season. Miami wasn't even supposed to be contenders, displaying clutchness every series, strong motor. Butler embodies what it's like to represent the Miami Heat organization, first class, doesn't care about the numbers as long as he can help his team win. That's the right attitude right there. Miami has a bright future. South Beach a potential destination for superstar free agents. I can go on and on with many other Heat players, but Goran Dragic desperately tried to get on the floor. Ineffective in Game 6, his body just refused to let him go. Devastating injury in Game 1 of the finals. Before getting hurt, played the best basketball of his career, averaged 20 points, excellent chemistry with Bam, got the best of Kemba Walker, started the postseason with 5 straight 20-plus point games, also way more superior than Eric Bledsoe, cooked every guard he faced, super efficient, came a long way since his Phoenix Suns days from backing up Steve Nash. Only if he was healthy, Miami would have given the Lakers a tougher time. Jamal Murray, the breakout star of the 2020 playoffs, earned himself in the discussion as perhaps the best player in the 2016 class. After 4 seasons, the former 7th overall pick hasn't even made the All-Star team yet. After a subpar regular season of 18.5 points, Murray became a monster in the playoffs, 2 50-point games in the Utah series, when hot, absolutely unguardable. One of the best mid-range pull-up jumpers today, refused to go down in Game 5 versus the Jazz, facing elimination, dropped 42, followed by 50. Can either get really hot or have an off night. Him and Jokic absolutely destroyed, abused, annihilated, and humiliated the LA Clippers, proved why he was better than way off P. His pick and roll game with Jokic, elite on all levels, took over in the second half, one of his most forgotten performances, 40 points in Game 7, 16 more than Kawhi and Mr. PP combined, established himself as one of the 5 best scoring point guards in the league, while teammate Nikola Jokic proved why he's the best center in the game, very unique, not athletic, but one of the best IQs, will go down as the best passing center the game will see. Rudy Gobert couldn't guard him, 30 and 14 in Game 7 to close out versus Utah, clutch throughout, money from downtown when left open, will look to become the first center since Shaq to win MVP, gave the Clippers the absolute business. The best player that series, averaged over 24, 13 and 6, constantly sat Zubac down in a blink of an eye, ate Montrezl Harrell for breakfast, lunch and dinner. LAC had no answers for him, looked like Will Chamberlain amongst boys out there. Also went at it with Anthony Davis Game 2 of the conference finals, overmatched in the Lakers series, constantly got in foul trouble, had a problem with many of their bigs, just a bad matchup for him. But for next season, with many teams not having good defensive big men, Jokic will continue to dominate and elevate. Perhaps he'll be a top 5 player very soon. Jerami Grant, a terrific pickup, plays hard, good defender, extremely vital all 3 series, had his moments, played his role as well as anybody. Breakout Game 3 against the Lakers, takes it strong to the basket and much more confidence than in year past, has a player option for next season, worth more than the $9 million he'll make. Some teams already interested in him, very interested to see where he decides to go. Donovan Mitchell, single-handedly carried Utah in the first round, short-handed without Bogdanovich. The Spider went insane, averaged over 36 points. His team's second leading scorer, Gobert, who's not great on offense, would be very difficult to win any series against a good opponent. Reminded us of a young D Wade after some inconsistent performances throughout the regular season. His skills and athleticism on full display, also now officially way better than Paul George. Mitchell making the case he's better than Ben Simmons as well, will be exciting for many years to come. Rajon Rondo. For all the Laker fans who hated on Rondo all season, his respect and praise deserves to be heard just as loud. The second player to win a title with the two most historic franchises all time, playoff Rondo once again proved himself, never disappoints. The third best player on the Lakers, and some nights shot a respectable percentage from 3. If you ask me who I'd rather take for an open outside jumper in the playoffs, Rondo or Russell Westbrook, give me playoff Rondo any day of the week. Made a strong impact in the Houston series, a masterful 21.9 assist game 3. Y'all thought he was washed. Played terrific defense in the Nuggets series. Schooled Jimmy Butler multiple times in the finals. Stellar, plays better than many starting point guards in a big playoff game. His leadership, experience, and winning attitude separates him from many older guys. After an ugly tenure in Dallas, Rondo's Hall of Fame case looks stronger by the day after winning his second championship. The starting two guard for the Thunder, who many never heard of before 2020, the 21-year-old, one of the best bargains in the league, undrafted, played valuable minutes in the playoffs, provided an unlikely spark for a team that had a 0.2% chance to make the postseason. Strong body at 6'3", had his moments against James Harden, did as terrific a job as anybody. After a terrible shooting Game 5, set a game-high 30 points in Game 7, a one-possession loss to the Rockets, set the Thunder rookie record for most points in a playoff game. Many possessions, didn't even need a second man defending the beard. Being part of an organization that likely won't be contending but has a bright future for the next decade. Kyle Lowry, viewed as unclutch and called many bad names, criticized before winning his first title in 2019. The 34-year-old came off having one of his best years, proven as a leader and winner, doesn't have the prettiest game, but makes many great defensive plays, put his body on the line every game, draws fouls, doesn't quit, one of the few Raptors that played well against Boston. The main reason why his team even went to a Game 7 in the first place, 31 big points and a bullet pass to OG to avoid going down 3-0, one of his best masterpiece, 33 points in 53 minutes, the crazy double overtime win in Game 6 against the Seas to force Game 7. His team would have gotten swept badly without him. Outplayed Kemba Walker. Lowry simply has the heart of a champion, easily a Hall of Famer, and will be remembered as a Chauncey Billups type caliber leader and floor general. Doesn't have the best numbers, but will always try to do anything to help his team win. Honorable mentions includes Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson of the Miami Heat. Both gave the team huge contributions. Robinson with his excellent shooting, one of the best catch and shoot guys in the league, an amazing story. Hero, a lethal scorer, will keep improving, one of the most impactful rookies. And Alex Caruso gave the Lakers tons of energies off the bench. KCP as well, played fantastic most of the playoffs. Both worthy of getting solid contracts. KCP a player option, Caruso making less than $3 million, has the right mindset, makes winning plays, a guy every team would love to have. Those were all the players that gained more respect after the 2020 playoffs. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe for more content, more good stuff coming soon. I love all of you. See you next time.